Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a power yoga and Pilates class with our weights. So let's go ahead and grab those dumbbells. You can just leave them off to the side for now. We're going to come into a tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's start with some nice gentle cat-cows just to warm up the spine. Drop the belly, gaze forward. Exhale, round the spine, push the floor away. Drop the belly, gaze forward. Exhale, round the spine. One more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, round the spine, push the floor away. Let's go ahead and grab one weight. We're going to extend our right leg out nice and long behind us and reach that left arm forward as if you're about to shake someone's hand. On the exhale, elbow to knee, hug it in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, round. Nice job. A couple more here. Maybe you try to bring that chin to the chest as you round it in. Two more. Squeeze it in. And one. Nice job. Let's take that weight, plant it down. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders and come onto the toes. A nice plank position. Spread those fingers out nice and wide. Our left hand is going to be our foundation as we move into side plank. Let's have a weight handy. Reach that right arm nice and high. And we're going to grab our weight. Lift up. And we're going to thread the plank under the elbow or under the armpit and lift. Under the rib cage. Twist a little bit with the torso, rounding and lift. Nice job. Breathe here. It's okay if you want to drop down onto that knee, take a modified plank. That's totally cool. For 3, last 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lift it up. Now we're all going to drop down onto that knee and for a nice little modified side plank. Reach the right fingertips, point the toes, feel that nice stretch through the right side of the body. And maybe you lift that top leg. And if you want to take a little stretch, you can reach back with that hand. See if you can grab a hold of your foot and take a nice teardrop stretch here. Open up the front of the body. Beautiful. Let's make our way back down onto our hands and knees into our tabletop position. One round of cat-cow just to neutralize the spine. And when you're ready, we're going to take that weight in the opposite hand. Extend that left leg nice and long behind you. Reach that right arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, round the spine. You got this. Squeeze it in. Doing great. Nice strong back, strong booty, strong core. Last 2 and 1. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and drop that weight. I'm going to switch over onto the other side so you can still see me. Make sure you have a weight with you. Let's come back into our plank position. Hands underneath the shoulders. Nice strong arms here. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Our right hand is our foundation as we move into our side plank. Grab that weight, lift it up nice and high. Thread it under and lift. Beautiful. Lower, rise up. You got this. Breathing here, nice deep breaths. Always an option to drop down onto that knee if you need to. Woo! Lower and lift for 2. Last 1, here it is. Lift it up, and then we're all gonna drop down onto that bottom knee. Take that nice deep stretch, reach the fingers, point the toes, and then maybe you lift that top leg, reach back with the hand, grab for the outside edge of that foot, and take a nice teardrop shape. Beautiful. Let's go ahead, release that. We're going to come onto our mat, tabletop position, but this time we're going to spread our hands farther than shoulder width distance apart. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up, and come into a downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, bending into one knee and then the other. Stretch those heels down towards the floor. Beautiful. And when you're ready, let's find a nice still down dog. Lift that right leg nice and high. Exhale, round the spine, hug it in. Knee towards the forehead. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale to lengthen. This time, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, lift it up nice and high. Exhale, back to that right tricep. Lift it up nice and high. Right elbow, left tricep. Lift it up. This time we're coming for a fallen star. We're going to kick that foot out. Reach that left arm nice and high. Beautiful. Let's come back into our 3-leg down dog. Lift that right leg nice and high. And then exhale, step it through, low lunge. Grab those weights here. Pull the shoulder blades together. I'm gonna switch direction just so you can see me when I open up into my different postures. Let's go ahead, pull the shoulder blades together, rise up. Now from here, we're gonna hinge forward, put pressure into the back toes, lengthen the arms behind you, bend that back knee, then lift the arms up, shoulder press, hinge it forward, tricep kick back, bend that back knee, lift the arms up, shoulder press, forward and back. You got this. Lift the arms, straighten that back leg, tricep kick back. Beautiful. For 3, last 2, and 1. Kick it all the way back. We're gonna open it up to warrior 2. So my front foot is pointing away from me, and these opposite toes are perpendicular. My front heel is in line with the back arch. I'm gonna find a nice bend in that front knee. Make sure that knee doesn't go past the ankles. Hands come together at the chest. We're gonna open it up for a warrior 2 arms. We're gonna do arm circles forward. Find those nice deep breaths. Arm circles back. Nice. Find stillness in the arms. Take that back arm, bring it towards the front arm, and then paint it back. Bring it up as if you're about to throw a bow and arrow. Pulling back and release. You got this. For 3, last 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring the weights together in front of the hand, in front of the chest. Rotate your feet so all 10 toes are pointing towards your front of your mat. We're gonna step it up into a chair pose. So from here, we're gonna bend the knees, sit the weight back in the heels. Hands can be down by the sides. Gaze down at your toes, make sure you can see all 10, and then sink it down a little bit lower. We're gonna lower and lift, just tiny little baby pulses. Feet can be together or hip width distance wide. If your feet are together, your knees and your inner thighs are all together. Lower and lift. Keep that spine nice and straight. Beautiful. For 3, last 2, and 1. Let's hold here. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze that booty. Sink it down a little lower. Beautiful. Let's rise all the way up. We're gonna drop our weights down onto the ground. Let's inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, nice straight spine. Pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, come all the way down. Plant the hands. Inhale to halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back into your plank position. We're gonna take a vinyasa flow. Exhaling down into your half, or maybe onto your knees. Half plank or onto your knees. Find that back bend, that upward facing dog or cobra, and then lift the hips up nice and high. Beautiful. We're gonna run through that sun salutation again. So gaze forward, bend the knees, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, find that straight spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come all the way back down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back into your plank position. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale into your cobra or upward facing dog. Upward facing dog, feet are pushed in, thighs are off the mat. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and switch directions so you can see me on this side. Stay in that down dog. And when you're ready, we're gonna lift that left leg nice and high. Exhale, knee to nose around the spine, hug it in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale to lengthen, this time left knee, left tricep. Lengthen. Come back to that left tricep and lengthen. This time we're coming for that right tricep. Lift it up. Right tricep, fallen star. Kick that left foot out. Reach that right arm up nice and high. And let's come back into our 3-leg down dog. Lift that left leg and step it all the way through. Grab your weights and rise up into your crescent warrior. Hands are gonna come down by the sides. Launch off that back toe, extend the arms, tricep extension. Bend that back knee, lift up, shoulder press. Tricep extension to shoulder press. Straight leg and then bent leg, nice. Rock and roll through this a couple more times. That front leg might be burning. For 3, last 2, kick it back, awesome. Open it up for our warrior 2. Front heels in line with that back arch, slide the legs out, until you find that knee over the ankles. Bring your weights towards your chest. And let's go ahead, bring the arms out nice and wide, arm circles forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then reverse, going backwards. Arms out, take that back arm, reach it towards the front and peel it back. Reach it forward, draw it all the way back. You got this. A couple more here. Can you bend a little deeper into that front knee? Last two. Last one. Hug both knees, both weights into the chest. Rotate towards the back of the, or the front of the mat. Step that right foot up. Let's come back into our chair squats. Sink the hips down nice and low. Feet can be together or hip width distance wide. We're gonna lower and lift. Sit the hips down and rise up. Nice job. Keep that back nice and straight. Lower and lift. You might notice that you have a little less range of motion when we keep our knees together rather than have them apart. So just kind of be aware, you don't have to get super low. For 3, last 2, and hold. Squeeze that booty, sit the weight back in the heels. Find that nice deep breath for 3. Last 2. Forward fold. Plant the weights down onto the floor, separate the feet hip width distance wide. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, find that number 7 with your body. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back into your plank position. And we're gonna go ahead and drop it all the way down onto our booty. All right, so for this next one, you don't have to have a weight. You can grab one if you'd like, totally optional. We're gonna go ahead and lift that right leg nice and high, ground down into that left foot. We're gonna lift the hips up, come forward, reach for those toes, lower down, lift up, rise up. Nice job. Using our core here, getting a little bit into our Pilates here. Drop it down, drive through that left heel as you lift your hips up. Nice job. Drive through that heel, lift up. Now your hips don't have to come super high off the ground. That is okay if you don't have that big, nice lift. Last 2 and 1. Raise up and lower all the way down. Let's come onto our side of our booty. So we're gonna bring our feet together and we're just gonna kind of roll back a little bit so that we're on our butt cheek of our bottom booty. We're gonna go ahead now, option to take the weights if you want to, or take the weight out. We don't need to have it here. We're gonna reach that right arm up nice and high and then exhale, bring the feet to the hands and lower, little mermaid crunches. Now if you have that weight, you're lifting up and towards the feet. Nice job. Totally optional. We don't need to here. Beautiful. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and switch it to the opposite side. So let's lay down onto our back. Extend that left leg nice and high. Reach for those toes. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to drive into that heel, lift the hips, and then rise up. Lower, lift the hips, come down, and raise up. You got this. Drop it down. Squeeze that booty and lift up. Feel that in the core. Nice. Squeeze that booty and then lift up. Now trying to make sure that right knee doesn't splay out. You want to keep it nice and stacked on top of that hip. Beautiful. We got 2 more just like this. Lift up, down, rise up. 1 more. And lift. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our mermaid on the other side. And we're going to go ahead. Option to have that weights if you need to. Reach the arm up overhead. Exhale, lift up and lower. Rise up and down. Find that nice deep breath. You're doing great. Lift the legs and lower. Getting a little bit into our obliques here. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's go ahead, lay down on our back. We're going to take our weight and place it in between our ankles. Squeeze the ankles together, squeeze the knees together. Hands can come underneath the sacrum if you need to support that low back. We're going to extend the legs out and then bring them back together. Extend and pull in. You got this. Nice, slow and controlled motions here. Breathe and pull. Nice job. Last 5. Pull that low back down towards the floor. Keep those ankles squeezing towards each other. You got 2 more. And 1. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and grab that weight. Take both weights in your hands. We're going to stack the knees on top of the hips. Option to lengthen the legs if you'd like. Hands are going to come out towards the side. We're going to do hundreds. Gaze down at that navel. Pull the belly towards the spine. Maybe try to straighten the legs. Maybe bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Tiny pulses with the arms. You got this. This is all we have left. You guys are doing great. Last 5. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop the weights. Roll onto our belly. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push the floor away. Lift up. Stretch out that core. And then let's go ahead, take a child's pose. Bring the hips down onto the heels. Reach the hands forward. Feel that opening in the shoulder. And let your breathing start to slow down. Great, awesome job, guys. You did great today. I will see you next time. Thanks for joining.